JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, massive respect to you lot. And to become a member, please do click the join button if it's available to you. I just saw by the title, Kevon Lambert is back in the USL on loan. We're going to talk about that and ask a few questions around that. We're going to talk about the Cavaliers game versus Cincinnati in the Champions Cup, Concacaf Champions Cup. Very much important things. All right. And then we have Whisper Richards in the title due to the people asking me a few questions. And I decided that I'm going to patch it in to have that conversation as to how should we develop the play, how the developmental system should work. So it's not based on only whisper alone, you know, but it's based on how what we perceived as the most successful thing, like to get the kids out of Jamaica as fast as possible. Is that the true way, or it's to gauge a level of understanding of the game and a level of readiness of the game before letting them leave? That's what more I want to talk about. So it's not about whisper only. I'm just going to give you the whisper update and also talk about that as well. And then we have the youth 2020s. Obviously a lot of people complaining about it, and I totally understand, so I'm going to go in depth a little bit more due to the fact that yesterday when I did the first video, it was just to try and get the information out, because I never knew exactly everything, because I heard that we had some of our good ballers, they never turned up. So but obviously if you're a good baller, you tend to have more things on your plate, and this period of the games coming up is not into a FIFA friendly zone. All right. And once you're a good player, you more likely have a lot of things on your plate. So that's why I thought that played into things, but we're going to speak on it. All right. Thanks a lot of you guys here already, which is Chevon Peart, Warren Webster, Father Bling, Minister Nashan, and Chevon. All right. Again, Chevon asked his question. So before I even get into everything, I'm just going to read through your comments and then give out the information after. Chevon said, we need a comprehensive youth program. Academies need a league which runs for at least 10 months. Fair enough, Chevon. I think that's a good way to look at it, to say make sure we get a certain things done for these players, because I've looked at over the last 3 years, Jamaica is a buzzing market because it's a raw market. We don't have certain things. All right, so it's a buzzing market. So what that does now, because it's a buzzing and a new market, we don't have the education here, we don't have the qualification here, and we have raw talent. So anyone can come and exploit the raw talents from early out. And to be honest, over the last 4 or 5 years, that's what have been happening. But we tend to look at it as a direction of, oh, the youths might get a bus. But it's not really that. You know, it's just people trying to exploit us for cheap labor, cheap wages, to say that they're giving us an opportunity because we don't know our true worth. So, but the problem is, we leaving without the education, and them saying that they are exploiting us and then giving us something at the back end. And because we said that we never had nothing financially, it's okay for them to exploit us. We go there and they realize that they can't do nothing with us because we don't even know the natural fundamentals. So we keep on have to be stepping down. So in the end, it actually cost us rather than costing them, because they still, in several leagues, you have different things applies. In the USL, in the MLS, you have different things applied there. So they still kind of get their write-off, even when they pay the money for us. So it still technically benefits them by signing you and just leave you off in the wilderness. It still benefits them. And if you do become good, the 1 out of 50 becomes good, they get an astronomical amount of funding. You get me? Yes. So what I am proposing to most people is we need to stop trying to rush kids overseas, because that is not the end all be all. I think we need to more pride ourselves on education. Education as in footballing education, and prepare the kids them the best way. And until that happens, then we put them on the market. So we are not going to make people dictate, oh, we we get on the market. We are going to dictate how we, not people, but we dictate how we get on the market. So we know our players them are already prepared to a level, so they operate a little bit better. Look how much kids we have over the few years that we heard gone overseas. Since we start doing this, 4 years now, 4 years strong. We are doing it and promoting these kids, and they are going off at a higher level. How much people drop a name that you truly say was actually successful? You understand me? Comparable to the amount that left. And remember, every single time they are leaving, we were always saying that they weren't ready. Even the coaches that's selling them saying that they weren't ready. So why did we sell them? Just because of a monetary gain, or the mentality in the kids' their mind to say that they have to feed their families. But what I can say to your kids, you will have endless stream to feed your family if you do it the right way. You have to bet on yourself. It's a big gamble. Yes. Don't follow the people that says, oh, if a deal come on your plate, it's 5,000 US dollars per week, you have to take it. No, maybe you're in the JPL already making 100,000. So if it takes you 2 more years with a proper lineage, a proper line set up to go through, I do believe that's still better, because you still can get your supplements then, because the structure would be there and you achieve everything, rather than you go over there, take a little money and then get lost in the system and come straight back here, because that have happened a lot of times, my people, a lot of times, and I don't like it. And yesterday someone brought it to my attention, an actual person that would love to help the Jamaican kids, and brought it to my attention. So a lot of things in the pipeline. So don't rush to sell yourself so fast. Worst if you're not prepared, people. And that's why I made sure to put it there, because that is me crying out for the young youths them coming through. All right? Yes. Me crying out for young youths them coming through, because I don't want you to go down the wrong path. All right, so thanks yet again. Unseen says he about Douglas at Phoenix. Look at Douglas. I'm surprised he's not playing any football. Yes, Unseen says in at Phoenix. He will be in Europe soon. Well, Unseen, you think that Douglas is ready for a jump to Europe, or you think he's ready to try and go to Costa Rica? Then if we just decide that it's us, we decide, art Unseen, the question to ask, are we qualified? Are we truly qualified to tell when these kids are ready? And how we get to that format to say these kids are ready? That's my question. Because look, yeah, but Kappa, I understand what you're saying. I understand that we might be poor in Jamaica and stuff, and Ray and stuff. But sometimes, Kappa, if you're getting 100,000 from a club and you have a structured plan, I don't think it's something that you have to run off with. All right, because you run going overseas and then get a certain amount of funding. Once that's done, and it goes bad in your CV, you barely will get back a next contract, and then you have to come back to the same JPL that you left. You understand me, Kappa? So we have to be mindful of the way we look at it. Guys, please do hit the like button if you're coming. Our normal supporters, I think this is a little different. So most of our normal supporters might not be here at the start. So you can hit the like button. We're just on 10 likes. So the more likes it's on, it's the more people see it. So get the likes up. Our normal supporters do. And if you like the conversation, if you're a new viewer, you can get the likes up as well. All right, yes, but I understand, and I expected that pushback. I don't expect things that is good for us and don't look like a glamour in front of our faces, we will jump to agree with it. I know that. So that's why I came here with the conversation, and then I give my opinion on it, and you can share yours, and then we can break it down from there. All right, where is the like button? The like button should be on the side or something like that, because it's a different feature YouTube puts on. Yes, such as clubbers, Genk, and unseen. Can you stop sharing if you have not seen Genk interested in Malachi Douglas? Or are Ajax interested in Malachi Douglas? Stop saying these things Unseen. Because what we are doing sometimes, you have to be more responsibly in life. And I'm going to share you a little different understanding. What if the standard, what if what people lead people to believe in in a project that is maybe not helpful to the player is to sell a narrative. And you, as an individual, saying that you're happy for the player, so you want to sell that narrative without having a proof, But yet still, you selling it and making other people believe in it, making people sign wrongfully to contracts that maybe not helpful to them. You become a part of the problem in unseen. So if you don't know certain things, I prefer not to say it. If I have it, I will say it. You understand me? But unseen, stop selling things and try to convince people as to things that was never written. You never see Genk posted something and said they wanted Malachi Douglas. You never saw that. So it's best you don't say things like that unseen. Believe me, because what you do, you say these things, and then in a month's time, when nothing happens, then you are the same one that will just move on to the next story. And then you tie down the same youths them in a bad contracts and bad people. And I'm talking anybody. I'm just saying we have to be more responsible as to how we deal with these kids. Because and you unseen them I go call when they are foreign countries and things now go good for them. Me sure none of you them I go call. Alright? Yes. And I am almost certain them not go call you. Alright? Yes. And maybe I have to give them the same conversation that I'm giving them now. So make it be a little bit more responsible. We have platforms. A lot of people listen to us. So let me be more responsible, my brother. All right? Yes. Because for instance, look at how you're talking unseen. Malachi Douglas is getting a little bit older. If he goes to Genk or Ajax, where do you think he's going to be playing? He's not going to be playing in any first team or second team. He's going to be training with people. That will push him past close to 21. And by the time he reaches close to 21, they're going to always favor somebody of 18 years old over him. You understand me? Unseen, so you have to work out things in your head to see what makes sense, my brother. All right? Yeah. So just don't jump and say those things. Just make Malachi Douglas do his thing as to what you said. And once it's out there, because one thing about overseas, they don't need to hide anything. They will tell you as it is. So once that happens, you just we're glad for them. We're glad for them. If it's the right deal, but I don't want to see none of these kids in positions that's not really helpful to them. All right. So for instance, let me move on to the darling of the youth program. That would be Mr. Whisper. All right. Remember, we were told, that he's going to Chelsea pretty much waiting on Whisper to go in the first team. Like Whisper is Whisper is there to help. Whisper is there to help Chelsea, and Whisper was one of the best developed players due to the fact that he had the luxury to go overseas, not just overseas, but also playing in the national team. So every help that he could get, he got. All of us watched Whisper, U18 FA Cup, and the U21s. You know what a person called me and said to me? A person that is one of the biggest Whisper supporter. The guy called me and said, I saw him, U18s, I want to see more at the U18s. Because the U20s look like it's too fast for him. Based on how he saw, because he watched the first cameo and then he watched the around 20 odd minutes. And we are having a conversation because obviously football we watch. We don't really look at the propaganda and those things. We are watching football and putting our education to it and stuff. And I'm saying, okay, yeah, I don't think the game is too fast for him. I think it's a style how Chelsea plays in, because Whisper was trained to be more of an individual style player. All right, he wants to stay one place and try to attack. He's not a fluent player, so it's like you just build up a person by himself and not necessarily in a team itself. And football nowadays is not about any individuals. It's very rare you see teams be successful nowadays, and it's about any one individual. Mbappe tries it at PSG and he cannot be successful. And Whisper tend to try to play similar to Mbappe to be honest, based on how he plays as the wing forward. Opposite wings, but it's a similar way. And anytime they reach at the big level, they get exploited. Well, he's not as fit as Mbappe at this point because he just came there. And he's not fluent in the team itself. He's not fluent in the team. Like how the team rotates. He's not fluent in it. He got more minutes, and I'm watching myself, and he always takes up his individual positions, but not necessarily to help the team. As in like tracking back to help the team and being a uniform. That will take time, But I still believe that is exactly how he looked on the Manning Cup field. That's exactly how he looks on the Manning Cup field. So that part of his game have to come as well. So that part of his game have to come as well. So with that said, now they have the main fans them say maybe he needs to go down to the U18s to get the time. But Whisper was one of the most developed players, as in physical development, but not on the educational side, because we don't have that facility. So that's why I'm saying that you should have a facility program to teach these kids football more than anything else. But Whisper got the chance to go overseas to Brookhouse and go overseas several places to keep on learning, So he got better chance than the other kids then, but it still show you that you have to do it over a longer period of time and drive it in the head every single day. Every single day, for you to know about how to play football. It don't just come off that way. You can have every single God gifts, but you have to keep on learning, because the opposition that you're playing against is learning. So when we take up kids and they don't play for the longest time, that's enough education that bypass them. No amount of physicality can't help you. It don't work that way. Physicality can't just help you, because the ball moves faster than any man can move. The ball moves faster than any man can move. Every exam I've gotten, that's what it shows me. The ball moves faster than any man can move. So your technical system, if it deploys quick passing transition, you could have fast like Bolt and Flash. You ain't gonna make much relevance on the field, because they're going to keep on passing their own. Bernardo Silva, not the fastest player. Phil Ford, not the fastest player. Cole Palmer, the reason why I'm calling out these names, they play under a technical system, not the fastest players. But you realize how they play football. They choose ways to play football, and because they can do it, the continuity is there. They can be successful over and over. When you go up for instance, what the style of football that they play is more of a 75% succession rate to the style of football that I saw Liam Bailey, Whisper try to play, which is a 33% type of football, where in which you're just trying to take on the player. That's it. It's very hard. Obviously Liam Bailey had more reps in him. To improve, and maybe Whisper will improve in the future as well. But it was going to show you guys, we need these schoolings to help the kids them overall, and not just we want to make a money. Me tired of that part there, but we want to make a money, and you're being rich, making $5 grand. That not rich. Liam Bailey make 100,000. Mbappe them almost make 400,000 KDB them make, because they can repeat the process. All right. But why, JD, do you have to say Douglas is in your scenario that he won't make it? No. Unseen, very unseen. Unseen. So you are saying that Douglas is better than Whisper then? That's what you're saying, Unseen? Douglas is better than Whisper to you? Let me know. Are you saying that Douglas is better than Whisper? Let me know. And we have some more thing we can chop up. Because I thought that Whisper was one of the more developed players. I do believe that Douglas' education is better than Whisper, but I don't think his development is better than Whisper. All right, so it's two different sides. The physical side, I actually think Whisper was developed a little bit better than Douglas. All right? Yes, but the educational side, definitely not. All right? Definitely not. Whisper is not developed better on the educational side, because Whisper reps never come through football. No, unseen. I ask you, So what you mean, why am I? You ask me a question, Unseen, and I ask you which one you think is better developed. Two different players. Okay, Unseen. Well, Unseen, all I'm saying is Unseen, it don't work that way. It don't work that way, Unseen. You don't just get up. You have very few players. We have checked the history. I think it was just simple. One player. It's just one player alone left go straight into the Premier League. It's just one player alone left go straight into the Premier League, period. Just one player alone. All right? Nobody else. So stop this narrative, Unseen. You told me something, Unseen, and I realized that you see what you stand for, that's what you want everyone to stand for. All right, because what you said, you have to always take the risk. You don't really care about it. Once the money is at the end of it, you're gonna jump to that one first. Well, for me, Unseen, I am not that human being. Remember, me have that same conversation, and we came to the same conclusion over and over. So I will always choose the part of getting more education every single time, rather than jumping the gun to say I am going to choose just get money. No. That don't work. And guys, block anyone that a person coming here in our chat being disrespectful. Just block them from our channel. All right. Yes. Yeah. Remove that person from the channel. Yeah, because he's not coming in with anything he offers value to. All right. Yes, Malachi is quality. We saw it in but remember, Unseen. That's the problem now. It's like we can't talk the truth, and because remember, it's at levels. Remember, Unseen, I was the one that said Malachi Douglas was the best overall player when Whisper was in the Manning Cup, and also the Dakar Cup. Remember, before he even won the best player, I said he was the best player, and all of you guys were changing him out and saying Whisper was the best player. Remember, good. So that was a conversation of Jamaica. We are talking about we're talking about different levels, Unseen. So your reason can't be just general. It don't make no sense. Your reasons has to be the truth can be positive, not negative all the while. So what is about Unseen? Brain cells can be working. Simple as that. Brain cells can be working, period. And I will leave it right there for you, Unseen. Brain cells can be working. You don't tell me about positive or negative, because I don't even think you know what positive and negative is. Because I have just said everything positive, and you said we are saying negatives. So, Unseen, something is wrong with you, my brother. Just listen well. Listen well. All right? Listen well, and then you will learn a lot more. Because I've said only positive here, and you had picked negative because you want people run down money. You want people run down money, and then tell me, say me if you think positive. You see, me tell a man to choose education rather than money, because you can repeat the process after getting education, and then you say me I think negative. So me not think you know what positive is, no, Unseen. You just know what benefits is. You just know what benefits is. And you just want to go for the first benefit. You don't want to care how you're going to repeat the process after that, You just want the first benefits. That's what you make it seems like all players overseas make it in football. So Unseen, you're not listening well. You don't listen well. And that's the damn reason why we want them to be prepared better, to make sure they have a better chance to be successful overseas. You not listen, Unseen. You're not listening. Oh, you're not listening. I have said the same damn thing. You know what? Let me leave Unseen alone. Let me leave Unseen alone, because Unseen and listening is not the same two thing. Because not that we there preach for make the man better develop so they have a better chance, because we only have 1 to 3% makes it in football per year. No, that's why Unseen. So, because of 1 to 3% make it in football per year, if a club say we are going to buy this person and me not fully prepare, let me just take the money because of the one chance me I go get. That's what Unseen I try telling you, people. That's what Unseen I try telling you. Wow. So, Unseen, me not think you're going to like that video, because me I say the opposite. The opposite. All right? Me I say the opposite. Unseen. Me now make you sell out the people and pitney. Alright, yeah man. So people, hit the like button, share and subscribe. We still on 20 likes, so clearly people don't know if I find the like button. Alright. Marcella said, we reach overseas players. No. We are just talking about the players them going overseas, and remember, I'm just asking what is the best way to should we force these kids? Because remember, 2 years ago we were saying that anybody look like they have any level of talent, so we should have shoved them out. But I'm just saying, because at youth 17s, 15s, we clearly see them youth are more developed than everybody in Jamaica. You understand me? So when we send them overseas now, they have to start from a lower level, and nobody have time for them. So because of that, it leaves them in the dust. And that is my problem. I'm just trying to find the best way how these kids can actually be more successful on a broader scale, not 1 out of 50. You understand me? Not 1 out of 50. Make it be 5 out of the 50. All right? Because remember, a club coming here saying that they want you, and right after that, they don't want you anymore. So I'm just trying to make sure we can sell a good narrative that people want them more. And that's why I'm saying we seek education so people can want them more. Because I always believe when I read every single article, it's about them not knowing the game, or them slowing to adjust to the game, making them not reaching that feet so high, reaching the feet so fast and staying there. I went back to, I know this is going to make me seem old, 2001, no, it was 2002 or 2001, 2002, I think. The first article I was reading, I think it was 2002, 2003 season. The first article I read on Ricardo Gardner, 2002. You know what they talk about? The man education to read in the game and fitting in position. Ricardo Gardner, from Jamaica, a little kid. The first thing them say about him is his education and how fast he adapts. You can put every system to him and he works in it. That's Ricardo Gardner. So you're going to tell me that from 1998 we were getting people that they are saying good thing about knowing the game, and now in 2024 where articles coming out saying that the players them don't know the games and the players them are not properly developed. That's what the articles them coming up saying. So you see the big difference now. Unseen. We are going back into history, which I can go and find the articles. So what have we done so good back then that we're not doing now? What went wrong? You understand me? Because remember, Ricardo Gardner, Ricardo Fuller left, Goodison left from the actual no, he was bigger when he left. Because I would say Goodison left from Major League, but he got selected from Major League by René Simons, went into the national team and then go overseas after. So he never technically left from Major League. All right? Yes, so all I'm saying is why we had those players that went overseas and just did well. But no, we can't. 20 years, 30 years later, we're actually behind that. What happened? Have we gone that's so bad in football? Let me know. All right. So let me take a few comments. Ernest said, JD, some people only look at the immediate compensation, not the long-term benefit that comes with education, whether it be football or general work. Yes. Marcella said, exactly. Better education for a domestic player so they can excel on an international level. And that's how we're asking you. So Unseen, that goes to you now. We brought up some facts, Unseen. Please answer with then. Why you got Unseen? Me can tell you the players them in Unseen because there are articles written live in Unseen. We're on the internet, All right. Stedra Roach, thanks for being here, said if players are underdeveloped, it means that the JFF should put a system in play for players to have the necessary skills, which includes having critical thinking ability. Fair enough, Stedra. But remember, you said the JFF. But what happened to the people that's having academies? Because now it's more academies players are thinking to go through, and clubs as well. So should it be only on the JFF Stedrai, or should it be a mandated thing across Jamaica, like a standard across Jamaica, said this is what we have to have. This is the facility. This is the amount of points people have to get in school for them to actually have the eligibility to play. Should it be a more broad thing like that, Stedroy, which would have to be instated by the JFF? So I understand your point, but should it not be something like that, Stedroy, or just the JFF alone to put everything to deal with everything by building respect for you, right? Thanks for the honesty right there, Stedroy, because that's what I'm saying. They should take the big blunt of it, that is true, but it should be mandated across the academies, the league as well. It should be mandated that school amount of points and a certain amount of nutrition, doctors, physio, everything should be mandated. That's how when I go in Netherlands, when I go in Belgium, that's how it works, people. All right, so that's the things that we have to go through. All right, that's the thing that works worldwide, and that's why they are better. You understand me? It's not because they are just better built human beings. No. If we are naturally so powerful as a makeup, if we get all of those things that they are getting, we are going to be better. And stop telling me about we don't have enough money. Africa don't have enough money. Why are they developing better players than Jamaica? By a bucket load. Obviously, it's a bigger location, yes, but we have smaller countries. Small African countries are developing better players than Jamaica on a consistent basis because people go there and invested in the country. Obviously, that's not the government. But it's still people go there and invested in them and get their returns on it. So either we are going to attract some investors, which we have better marketing because Jamaica is a more recognized brand worldwide. And you understand me? And we have clubs participated in the Concacaf, which is an America's Mexican type league. Canadian, so we have that exposure. So why we can't attract people to come and invest in us? That's what I want. That don't mean everything from local no good, but we have unseen. I think you want to react, but you don't listen. Well, unseen. I have literally said we were born with better genetics, better makeups. So, but if we don't, unseen, if you never know what 2 plus 2 is, no care how big and strong it is, and every one of the small diminutive human beings know what 2 plus 2 is, you're still outside the wall of the bracket. You're just big and fast and strong. But you can't know what 2 plus 2 is unseen. And I never said you don't know what it is unseen. It was just something that I'm showing you, all right? Good Lord, unseen. Is it today? Today is your war. Today is your war phase? Let me know, unseen, if today is your war phase. Let me know. Because you're not listening to nothing what I'm saying. And you're just arguing. True, JD, some of those players in Africa play on banana ground and keep getting and yes, look at them. Let unseen feel away when we use Jamaica, but we are from Jamaica and we're talking on the perspective of Jamaica. So let me use the whole Caribbean. Put the whole Caribbean together. Majority of the small African countries still exported more star players than the Caribbean region. All right, so no care what metrics we use, it still will come down to say that we need to do the right thing rather than aiming for the funding. Ricardo Myers, big up yourself. Chris Ramiard, big up yourself. Guys, all of the man them coming in, hit the like button, guys. This is a new feature, so you have to search for the like button. Let me see if I can find the like button because let me see if we can find the like button so I can direct the people how to get to the like button because it's a new feature they are using on YouTube and I want to put it out there. So sometimes I'm in the car, I can just use this one. All right. So how do I like this? Okay. All right. So I think you have to press the love. I know Jamaicans don't really like to talk about love and man in the same context because it might seem like you're saying you love man. So just click the love button. I think it's a love button there. You don't technically love me. You like the content. I think YouTube need to change that. YouTube need to change that, I think. Are you? Oh, you guys are seeing a like one, right? Yes. Like button is at the top. Okay, thank you very much. Maybe it's one of my phones giving me the love, and I'm saying, oh God, I'm not gonna get any love because nobody at Jamaica I love, man. Ah, God. So I'm gonna call YouTube to say, YouTube, I can't get any likes on this video because Jamaican no love, man. So why are you putting a love button? I don't want that. All right. Yeah, no, because of what I'm seeing on my phone. I'm saying, oh God, this video is gonna finish on five likes. Yeah, man. Thanks. I'm glad that you guys are seeing it. Yes. Leroy Bailey said, JD, you're sickhead. Okay, I don't know what he means by that. I am saying what I saw just a while ago, and I'm saying that means I'm not going to get any likes on the video. So I don't even know what you're really relaying it to. So I think you have to expand, and then I can answer to you whatever you're trying to say, Mr. Leroy Bailey. All right. Yes. So just expand. All right. All I was just saying is they should not put a art right there because that would have made me not get any love on the likes on the video. All right. That's all I was trying to say. It wouldn't turn out well for me. I would finish this video with 20 likes, because 10 ladies over there kind of love me, and then the 10 other people are just my friends, them hit the like button. But I'm glad that you guys sorted out. Ansin said, don't get me wrong, we need to do better in development and not only one area of the football doing the work. We need every area in Jamaica to try and develop properly. Yes, but that's what we're saying and seeing, but it's not at the level that you think and seeing. It's at a higher level than that. So let me move on a little bit from the developmental part. All right, so Mr. Speed sent in people. Rasta Gil said that he wants one of the tickets. So we have a big match on Thursday 9 p.m. Jamaica time at the National Stadium. Admission $1,000, but you don't have to pay to go there because Mr. Spade, not me. I said I could buy it electronically, but Mr. Spade said that he could have given out more. All right, so if you honestly want to go there, just contact me, man. Contact me, man. Rasta Gale, please contact me so I can send it to Mr. Speed so you can get it. And if you're in Cincinnati and actually want the ticket, you can get it as well. But you have to contact the people from early so they can make the preparation to give it to you. All right? So look at Mr. Speed want to spend even more money on it because I told him that I would have bought a few from my subscribers as well. But Mr. Speed has shown me that he has more money than me. So maybe he's flexing on me. That's all life is. Say Mr. Smith flexing, say he has more money than me. So he will buy the ticket them. So whoever wants to go, just contact me and he will send them electronically and I will send it to you. All right. And then you just drop a picture and we can just post it back on the platform, Yeah. So a nice thing. So the Thursday, 9 o'clock, we can just go there and support because they're playing for something big, something that Jamaica don't get so often in football as it relates to football. I not often. This is the first damn time we are coming into this level of competition because the market rose significantly. The amount of money you can win in this, if Cavaliers can pull it off, that would be incredible. And then now, unseen and them man, I can't talk to them because now we're gonna say, okay, all of the money underdeveloped go out in a Concacaf and go do something in a Concacaf. You understand, unseen? So we can't talk to you, but let's start from supporting the guys them, all right? Versus Cincinnati. They're playing Cincinnati, Jamaican Luna. JD, me think me didn't know football until I start watching your 3 years ago. Yeah, man, Leroy, but Leroy, remember me, I got school, and me, talk to people who played football as well. And obviously we come here, and through here, I've worked with other people that knows football, and the approach is just different from Jamaica always. But no, we have to, even though Mr. Speed, that's why I deal with Mr. Speed, even though he's a man where, sometimes him say some things when I can't stand, you understand me? You still have to deal with him because at the end of the day, when 3 years ago, when I'm here telling people about education and what is required in football, they said that I'm a madman. I'm just to bring down Jamaica and I go like my fool. We're the best in everything. And Mr. Speed come back and tell me before I sign the coach, say everything when me talk about reaction time and stuff there, true thing. You know, I'm going to keep up my job and keep on doing what I do. And Mr. Speed start instill education in Jamaica. So I can't fight against a man where I apply education in Jamaica when me did know that it requires, because me did there at one of the highest level educated places in football. So me did know exactly what was the problem, and me just try get it over to people, and Mr. Speed them come on and I do them thing. And not just do them thing, I do it in a Jamaica as well. So I like him just a tell us our education. Him look, the man now use a bag of little pitney. And we have a bag of big, strong, wild, big, fast and strong man. So why them a better than Mr. Speed team? He ain't seen why them a better than Mr. Speed team. Answer me unseen. If education they mean nothing, why them a better than Mr. Speed team? Why Mr. Speed team, they look at tiny human beings, them, the Adrian reads them, the Ainsworth them, just a pass the ball around them. You know why? When the football run, lungs, big thick muscles start exert too much oxygen, or want too much oxygen, I should say. And because of that, you can't move anymore. And the tiny tiki-taka human beings them just keep on moving just the same. It's called education. Because once the kids them don't in fear of you kicking them down, and they know they have the protection, so that little fear factor move, they start move the ball around you, man. And believe me, your big muscles them want oxygen, they start moving like nothing, and you can't move, you're just moving back way, and they keep on tapping it in the net. And so that's what we say, man. Just sometimes people just listen and don't try war. All right. Tiny, what you talking about? And oh my God, Revolution said, yes, Mr. Speed is doing a good job. Revolution, if you want the ticket, you tell me, and make me just send it to you, or you link me. And guys, where to link me is in the description. If you can't see it here, you go on my channel. It's in all the description. My socials, Twitter, Instagram, and I'm trying TikTok, but I have not completed it as yet, because as you know me, I have to figure out everything before I even press a button. All right. JD, you look like you just come out of class. Oh my God. You know, let me these guys, what have you learned? No, I've learned things every single day. Even YouTube, I've learned things a lot. I think you guys kept me up as to what the trend is in Jamaica, and maybe as to how I should perceive certain things. You know, so I've learned every day, man. Name a car for an edit. Okay, Araba. All right, thanks for being here. How are you doing? And guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel and get me to 10,000. I am about 600 or 500 and something away from 10,000. So get me there. All right. Shimav says gay. Oh my guys. Oh my God. Oh God. Block that. That human being says the wrong word in our chat. Get out of here. All right. Get out of here. Ricardo Meyer said, JD, give us your take on Devante Cole. Devante Cole, good player now. What's my second language? My second language should be Patois. Yeah, and my first language should be English. Second language Patois. Then third language Dutch. Yeah, that's how it goes. Name a car for an edit. For a car, I like the car that I always liked. It's not the latest one. It's because the reason why I can't buy it is because My wife always said that it would seems like I'm not loving my family if I go and buy a sports car, and and it's something that I wanted from Jamaica because I liked it at Jamaica. My brother had the Peugeot 307, the iron top convertible in Jamaica. And after that, you had a car came out named the Peugeot 3 RCZ. So it's a car that you can buy and then modify it. But because it's too racy, so no, I'm not really into cars anymore. I'm gonna buy a van soon. This is the last car I think I'm gonna buy. So I'm gonna buy a SUV soon, maybe in a couple months time. But I'm working on the best price one because I'm not so rich. I have to plan out things. Yes, so RCZ is the realistic car I like, and the Tesla. RCZ is not so expensive, but as you know, I don't have the house that I want, so I don't have the garage that I want to house more than 1, 2, 3 cars. All right, so at this point, I have to just focus on one and my wife car to make 2 cars. All right, so when I have the big house, I will have 3 cars in it. But no, I don't have the house space for the 3 cars. All right, so that's the time, and what the reason why I don't try get the Tesla is due to the fact that I have to put the charging system and stuff. For the charging. Oh, it's for your video. Okay, no problem. Yeah, but that the Peugeot RCZ is very fast, a very nice car. It comes like the Audi RCZ as well, I think, are one of those cars. The Audi Quattro, something like that. Audi TT Quattro. It comes like that, but it's a cheaper line that you can modify the same. All right, yes. So that's the car that I wanted to buy. But no, I'm gonna get a more van type thing. Markland, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Yes, Tesla Marvin Grand. I always like the Tesla. Wanted to buy it. Patois is not recognized internationally as a language. It is still only seen as a dialect. It is, to be honest, it is not recognized as a head-based language, but it's recognized as a language, but it comes under the head-based of Creole, because Creole is worldwide. Creole is worldwide. So you have Asian Creole, you have other African Creoles, and you have Jamaica as a Creole. So it's not a top like a main language. It drops under the Creole banner. So it's still a language. Because even when I went to the VDAB, which is VDAB in English, they asked me my languages that I can speak, and I did put because I said they asked me if I can speak, like Jamaica have a separate language from English, and I said yes, and they asked me what it is, and I said patois, and then they put in Creole, and then you see Jamaican Creole, so they don't name it patois, but they name it Jamaican Creole. You understand me? So yes, it is a language, but it comes under the Creole banner. All right, so these feisty people coming in, can you remove those comments? All right, let me stay on football. So if you're interested in going to the game, Cincinnati versus Cavaliers, which is doing very good and a very good show to what we're talking on, which is education. Mr. Speed Cavaliers, go there and watch it versus Cincinnati. Maybe they won't win. Maybe it have a high chance because they're playing up against a MLS team, and they are a JPL team, which is not in the same stratosphere as the MLS team. But tell you what, it is Violet AC did it last time, so maybe they can pull it off. Omza said, I've been listening. You haven't talked about nothing in your title. No, man, I've talked about what I talked about for the kids. I've talked about Whisper so far. I've talked about Cavaliers. So I've talked about almost everything. I'm going to go back to what the main part of the title was. So, Omzo, don't try style me, Omzo. That's what I do. I talk on my titles. Omzo, don't let me come to France, come give you a whole heap of thump. All right? When is the game? The game should be Thursday, 9 p.m. Just link me on the social for the damn tickets. Tell me that you want ticket, and that's about it. All right? Yes, we just send it to you, and make sure when you are there, just take one picture of the ground, the grass, anything, so I can post up on the social media to know that at least we go and represent to show that we want the local guys them to be better. You know, we are here to support them. All right? And Fagat Alvas played for them. Finally, yes, Alvas played for them, and the man, why you guys thought that Alvas will be throwing shades? All right. Anyway, let me move on to the other ones, because this is what also I want to talk about. Remember, guys, for the speed, for the Mr. Speed, Cavaliers versus Cincinnati, text me on the social or even my phone number, anything, which I don't really like the WhatsApp thing, you know. Don't like people bother me when I'm done with these videos. But text me on Instagram and stuff, you know. Yeah. Let me move on to the next one now. We were talking about him yesterday. You know, good attitude. This kid has. I like him. I like him. Mr. Kevon Lambert. We talked about him yesterday, saying that we would put him in the team because he played some good games for us. So he moved to Real Salt Lake in the MLS. Found it tough to get game time, to be honest. Found it tough. And this is where I have to give Chris Smith his credit, because Chris Smith always tried to watch them, watch these games, and he was telling me that he's struggling to get game time. All right, so because of that, it looks like he stepped back down to the MLS, to the USL, which he was a very good player there, people. He was a very good player there. All right, yes. So he signed on a loan deal for San Antonio FC. What you made of it? What you made of it? Like you think it's a bad, because he's not young. He's not young anymore. You think it's a bad move, people? Or you think it's okay? Or you think it's a good move for him? Let me know. Travis, I don't know nothing about that. I was not the one that brought that conversation. That was Giovanni. All right, nothing to do with me. All right. JD, did MLS team win a trophy last season? Yes, MLS team are doing. Oh, you're talking the main trophy. Okay. It's always between Mexico and the MLS. Majority of the time, it's the Mexicans them do win it though. All right. Yes. So say good or bad move, people, and we are just good or bad move for him, guys. Just drop good or bad move for Mr. Kevon Lambert, and how impactful this is going to be for his selection to the national team. Because obviously the USL is a lower league. So how would you calculate it? All right, so let me know. Big up yourself, Tennessee. Thanks for being here. Guys, we still need 25 more likes to pass the 100. And we are going on to our now. Massive respect for the continuous support, because we just clicked this one and you guys are here supporting the thing. So what can I say? You guys support it regardless, you know? It's the content crack. So I guess people addicted. All right. Determined said, think it's a very bad move. He needs to drop his agent. Wow. Okay, damn. So he was somewhere not getting any game. So that means you believe that he's better than the USL then. The leader said it's a good move for him. It's a good move for him. Expand on that, leader. Giovanni says 2 step back. Travis says USL is Lambert's level. So Travis saying that USL is Lambert's level. I saw him play games, you know, guys, that he fits in with quality players, you know. Can he do that consistent? I am not sure. I've never seen it in him as yet. You know? I haven't seen it in him as yet, so I'm just hoping that he does something that get him some recognition that they can Real Salt they can see that he could do a little bit more and give him some more opportunity, because I truly don't believe that he got the opportunity to play in the team enough. But obviously training is for something as well, so maybe they saw him in training and see that he's not better than the other guys that he's coming up against, hence why that happened. But that is the next one of our local players does not really, he pushed up and go back down again, you know. So but he's over there a while now, so I don't know why he doesn't really kick on. So we'll keep on watching him. Hopefully he can impress again and get the next move, you know. His ceiling is USL. Okay, so his ceiling is USL. All right, so if his ceiling is USL, and I still think that he's one of our better production over the last 20 years. What that says for our production line then, you know. That is for Kevon Lambert. Keep your head up, my brother, and just keep doing the right thing. Try do it the right way. You know, just try keep on learning. You never may know if you're going to be a late bloomer. Forget the kickoff going over in a big place, you know. Because when I heard someone said about what Jagba said about him, you know, I don't know why he never kicked on after that Jagba statement, you know. Yeah. But you guys are saying it's USA is his ceiling. Bigger legendary ballers thought that he was better than that. But I guess they made a mistake there based on what the fans said. The production line weak. Tennessee says, Kevin Williams says, hope he can get back up. Yes. Morning determined. How you doing, man? Yeah, man, massive respect. Say thanks to the show. And we always try to give it. We're on the road and we still a burn down building. And the people still turn up. All right. Even for off of screen we have the people still turn up. All right, so we love it. 20 years. Question: one of our better, not best, one of our better players, sorry, yes, that's what I'm saying. So leader. All right, let me move into the final chapter of this stream, which is the U20s. A lot of people had a lot to say on it, so I want to hear you guys. Good squad or not good squad? Good squad or not good squad, and what are your expectations of this squad, and who are the players them should be in it if you're saying it's not a good squad, and who are the players that makes this an exceptional squad if you're saying it is a good squad? Let me know, guys, in the comment section. Those are the things that we're going to be talking about. If you said it's a good squad, who makes this squad over the top to make it a good squad? The squad, let me name the squad. In goal, yesterday I talked about this and people said I'm bad-minded. Akeem Bernard, Joshua Grant, and Tawayne Lynch. All right, and guys, you should remember, this is not in a FIFA window. All right, so professional players will not leave their damn clubs to come and play Bush League football. All right, sorry, people. All right, yes. All right, let me yes, that's what they're gonna say. Massive respect, Moses, for the $20. Yeah, man. So the goalkeepers, how the goalkeeping pool look for you people. All right, what up, man? American in the building. Mr. United says not good. Can't believe Kobe wasn't called. All right, Bernard and Bicknell, no good. That's what Travis says. Them should not be in the squad. Oh God. If you are following these two kids, let me know if you are agreeing with what Travis said or you're disagreeing. Let me read the super chat because I can't make the man put in money and I don't really thought. I live in Argentina for 5 years, Germany for 5 years, and now in the US for 25 years. Every interaction with people, they always ask me about Jamaican patois. Thank you very much, Moses, for that. Jason said he made the squad more times when he was in the USL getting game time. So might be the best move. All right, but Jason, don't we have a better squad now than before? Let me know. All right. Like seriously, JD, he plays well for the national team. I just okay. All right. So that is the goalkeepers. So people have a problem with Akeem Bernard in it. So Tawayne Lynch and Joshua Grant, you guys are okay with those two. You're just not. You guys just don't want Bernard in the team. All right, good lord. All right, so it's the Bernard alone. Oh, and then people gonna say me bad man Phoenix, you know. Good Lord. All right. And someone asked me yesterday asked me why Phoenix name not depend on the things them like, but no one name was on this. So I don't know why you guys pick out controversy every single day. All right, no one club name is on this list. So why is people calling me and asking me why Phoenix name not depend on the paper here? Are you guys talking about something separate? Or someone sent you with a narrative? Because nobody else's name was on it. All right? No, it's just player's name on the thing. So I don't know why people still so concerned. All right? Danica, JD, what happened to Bell? Why is he not in the squad? I don't know. That was taken down and reposted with the names and clubs. Okay. So that's why people call me and tell me, okay, there's a separate one. All right. So what? The only thing I can answer is Phoenix is not a club. So I don't know. Did they name other organization beside clubs? Because Phoenix is not a club, you know, people. So I don't know, because they're saying that your sister Jeff have a fight against Mr. Butler. I don't know. I mean, I know what Mr. Butler could give them people in on. Why and then them go into some detail. The man them call me in a war. I say, brother, me no work with JFF, call Simon or call the other brother, call the pastor. Call Simon or the pastor, man, and argue with them, man. Why would I feel like couldn't even call my phone for argue about JFF? Me no work for JFF, me no bad man. It look like me run, me beg people or me run by people. Or me bow down to nobody. Me not understand them people. Why you need to call me? Mr. Jason, me not argue with you. So if you have a problem, if you join the Phoenix Academy camp, just say what you say, man. You get me? Me no know. Me just say something back to the people. Them. Why? People, make Jason put him number. I want to call Jason. Jason no sleep. Him same have 74 hours in IMD. So him can explain everything to you. Phoenix Academy is a registered organization. Okay. All right. So, Craig was, so Craig was on. I saw Craig a set up people. Oh my, people, me no know nothing go on. I only alone know them something. Once me finish my streams, me only stay up on football, watch the games them. Me no know about the mix up and drama them. So when you not contact me, thinking that I know about it, I don't. I don't. All right. So send to Jason, and them man them available, and them know what go on. Him know what go on, and him they closer to the drama than me. So make Jason answer you. Yes. So Jason answer the damn people them. All right. Yes. So for me, I am not sure what Mr. Phoenix need to do is to put out his qualification and his registrations. So the people like myself can back him. So if he's a qualified agent and coach, put that out so I can back you, and put out that your thing register. Then I can back you. All right. But I can't. I don't know nothing. And if I do contact them and ask them what is the problem, I know they're going to tell me some foolishness about Phoenix not being, because I remember when they said that Phoenix was one of them that never wanted to sign up against with the program. The program of all academies should be aligned with the rule of Jamaica. They were trying to implement a system like that, and they said that Phoenix was one of those people that never wanted to align with that. Several others as well, you know. So I don't know. Maybe it's just a fight between Phoenix and other people. I don't know, people. All right. It's very bad. It's very bad that you have a federation that can't instill a rule and everybody follow it. You know. He did post his registration. Thank you, Golden. Where it is? You just send me them something to me something so me stop talk. And like true me no know nothing. Just send it to me so me know what him have. Because I always hear people questioning him for him coach's license, him agent license, and also him registration for him company. Some of us say make sure them can send those things so we can just back him, because if him send me them things, you know, and then people still a fight against him, me I go call him out. I'm going to call him out, because you guys know that I'm genuine when it comes on to beating people for the right cause. Yeah, man. If that's the problem, we're gonna call him out. If him registered and him have everything, and them just a fight against him and no want to promote him, I will write this. I will make that poster. Yeah. I will make the poster. I don't want Chevron make the poster. Because Chevron love take himself out of things and put himself in things, you know. And Chevron write the poster. So no Chevron forget to beat the man. And Chevron forget to beat the people. Alright? And Chevron forget beating. So beat Chevron. You see me tell you, Chevron, leave people business alone, brother. And Chevron forget beating, brother. Chevron Peart. Him forget the first beating. Alright, Tennessee said, leave the argument until we see the title. So people, oh yes, people contact Chevron Peart. Contact Chevron Peart. Alright? Somebody tag Chevron, same can turn up, and say, if you ever tell me one of you make it, watch what got him. Alright? Because see, everything you have a problem, you always have a reason to say you don't make it. You, Chevron. We're gonna need JFF don't sign Chevron to nothing unless him can put them signature on everything we make. Cause we need somebody for beat. We need somebody for beat. And no, we can't find nobody for beat. JDE registered to a St. Ann FA. So our Phoenix there. Phoenix there, St. Ann? You see all them something. Phoenix there, St. Ann. True, you know. Because one day, you know, last year I did a post. I'm sure say me is a Ephraim, you know. And sometimes me a Nostradamus, you know. So them never call me Nostra JD, you know. Nostra JD. They should call me. I'm gonna show you why they should call me Nostra JD. Last year, when he came out saying that he wants to sell Whisper. Steadry, I want you to listen to this. Steadry. Last year he wants to sell Whisper. And he came out and said that he has no affiliation with CASAFA and the JFF. Because through the JFF came out and said that they got a letter. To sign on behalf of Whisper. Mr. Butler come in the Star and said him have no affiliation for CASAFA and the JFF, and him no want no affiliation. Remember, you know. Steadry and Mr. Butler said that out of his mouth. Steadry. And the other way around. And the JFF. We have the article, and I did a video on it. And I said this is gonna come back to haunt him, you know, because I don't think he actually knows all of these rules, you know. You get me? Because how can you in a country and I tell people say you now work with them rule and you have to get the player themselves. And in the end, a JFF sign it. A JFF have to sign it. You get me? Because of the public peer pressure. But the man, him do it in a Star people. So Steadry, sometimes is not the actual JFF. It look like the both of them have problems. No, but it's in Steadry, it's in the Star. Him say it out of his own mouth. So are the two of them are the problem. So I'm say to him a video, I say, I better this I go come back to haunt him. and them have to sign it for him. You understand me? And then him cool with them that time there. You hear him say, yeah man, good thing. Pay a good thing. You see, as soon as him get that Whisper thing you sign, pay war money war again. So Steadry, I'll be tell you. You have to just watch them. These guys are like Netflix, man. They're gonna keep on fighting, you know? It might change long time when them start pull up Whisper, other clubs them. Okay, yes. And I heard something else, you know, but I'm not gonna say that to the people. You know, God. All I know, more problem coming. So the Netflix series of Mr. Whisper, Mr. Butler and the JFF coming again. And also some clubs in Jamaica. Jesus God. On this new format, would I be able to watch back the live? Yes, Mr. Man, I think you're gonna be able to watch back the live. I think so. Yes. But people, please do hit the like button because I feel away. I'm here for an hour and don't hit 100 likes, you know. So definitely people seeing the love and true they are saying that they don't love man. They don't want to give me the likes. You know, I know I'm talented enough to get the likes, but people them no one press the love button star. YouTube, just take off the love. Once you're in a Jamaican region, no put no love art there. Just leave the art. Alright? JD, scrap this format. The man them say, so just because you have a love button there, and YouTube, when you say love, no put it beside it, Jamaica. No art and no man on the screen. Me can't get the likes them because them not giving me the likes them because them say them a love man. People, YouTube, do something for me, please help me out. Sean Bass, big of yourself, thanks for being here. So just take off the love and then we can direct the people to where it is because they think that it's the love why they're not liking the video and they said I should scrap this format. So we're not doing back this format at all. None at all, alright? Because it's not working. Yeah, because people don't like it. Them like when them can see the like button, press the like button, and I would have been close to 200 by now. You know? The art of love, it the like. No, Jason, not like that not work. The people don't know how to find. Yes, I think that's a problem. Yeah. So based on what I'm saying here, we can't just jump and believe Mr. Butler. Because the problem is, yes, it's true, me not believe him, because me think him exaggerate a lot, like on everything, and every single thing that he says, he exaggerate. And I prove that he's exaggerating on every single thing. Me tend to watch him a little bit longer. And then that's why I got on those articles. And I knew it would have came back to haunt him. So it's so fast I could have gotten back that article and said, look on the internet, check it, and see who was the one saying that him no one, no paper signed from the JFF. So, and if the JFF never signed it, I am telling you, him that walk and tell the whole Jamaica say, them a wall back whisper. And now sign it. When I him tell them not to sign it, and I him tell them, say him not for them, and him want none of them sign up for him. It's in the Gleaner. Please go and look for it. So it's just a never-ending war, and I hope both of them we just get rid of both of them. You understand me? I hope we get rid of both of them, and we just have something nice for the youths them, because I don't think it's helpful for the youths them, because who deal with Craig Butler now go like the JFF, and who deal with the JFF now go like Craig Butler. So it's just gonna cause divide in Jamaica, and Jamaica will be the one lose. Jamaica will always be the one losing out in the end. All right. JD, why Whisper not in the U20 team? I think he's at Chelsea at this point. He's fluctuating between the U18s and the 21s. So they want him to play football. So I do think he has to stay there and play the football. So I don't think and he's at a professional club. So he should not be leaving to play U20s. We're talking about Jamaican football so far. We're talking about the squad. So for the rest of the guys, defenders Romy and Blake in the squad. I think that is good. Giovanni said Butler players are in the U20 team. What more can he ask for? All this is unnecessary. Shaban, it looks like other things, because a person sent me something. And when he sent me it, and he's saying maybe that is the reason why he's getting angry, you know? Because I don't know if you remembered when you have 17 programs. They ask Whisper when he went to Phoenix. You hear a different date. And when Mr. Butler say when he went to Phoenix, you hear a different date. I said at that time, I said, this is not by accident. This is by design, because Whisper is 17 years old and don't know when he actually goes to Phoenix. You understand me? So that is what I think is causing the new problems, because it looks like clubs that Whisper played for and signed for want their cuts, and maybe the JFF will get funding out of it as well too, because they are the federation of the country. It's something that you can't run around. So maybe the pot is not going to be as big as what most first thought. You understand me? Yes, because everyone might have to fight for their share, you know. So we will see that news come up soon. So it looks like a long-standing feud going on, people. I mean, can't bother with it, man. Let the kids them play football, kids them learn and stuff, you know. Still a way to hear the Jamaican Guna. Hold on, big boss. I'm going to the defenders now, sir. All right. Jason, don't send anybody off on my channel, big man. Don't dictate what I go on my channel, big man. All right. Stop around with my channel. That me make you know. My job is to talk about the U20s. If a man ask, don't tell nobody if you're gonna wait. All right. This brother, why am I around with my channel? So, all right. Anyways, let me go through it. Yes. I am going to read a post. I have to just cuss out Jason just a while ago. Yes. Gaza, me say, what Gaza have to do with all of what we're talking about? All right. Mr. United said, but Butler no say him kill snake in a Mexico desert. I said, don't send anybody off of my channel. If that type of case, you go on my business and leave my channel alone. And stop direct people at different places. But put my thing in my title for people to stay with them there. Alright. No DJ. FIFA will pay out that money, not CB. For Fire Gunner, it will pay out. But if the perception is him develop the player, see Fire Gunner, everything I go to him. But if others can prove, say, them develop the player, it got to them, Fire Gunner. So you see, it has to go to somebody. It has to go to somebody, but that somebody is not as clear, Fire Gunner. It's not a question, you know, Fire Gunner. I'm telling you, it is a fact, all right? Yes. So anyways, let me go through the rest of it, because the dictator is on my channel. All right. Romain Blake. Everyone agree with Romain Blake in the team. Michael Forbes. I need to learn more about him because I have still done certain studies as yet. Adrian Reed. Hear a lot about him. Saw him a few times. I don't see him in the light as yet as you guys. I will wait until I can reach there. Ronaldo Barrett. I'm in the team. I know him. I hear Dixon. I know him. George Grant Jr. is the next one that I'm looking out for. Kyron Arsley Gray. Arsley Mackey. I'm looking out for him as well. Alright, so those are the defenders Jamaican go now. Yeah, but people said Reed has such high potential over Ainsworth. I don't see it. I think people disrespecting Ainsworth. Understand me? Yes. Alexander Bicknell. He got a chance the last time in the U20s. He had a good spell in one of the games. We have to give him that. The next game, he got bullied off the ball and was taken off. Yes. So it showcased that he was not consistent, you know. And most young kids at this level, sometimes they can come off inconsistent from time to time. So now he has 2 years under his belt to do better. So let's see if he can do better, people. Malachi Welsh, that's an next player that I have to see. All right. Christopher Ainsworth, I know about him. And as you know, I rate him highly. Yes. Gareth Castle in the house. Dixon. Brian Burkett. These are midfielders, but Burkett can be played elsewhere as well. Dustin Cohen. Denzel McKenzie is the next one. That is very much high top. So I think in this squad, you have Adrian Reed and Denzel McKenzie. I think they are the two high top players here. I'm gonna keep an eye on them to see if they are that better than everyone else. I'm loving that I have Christopher Ainsworth in his squad, so I can compare all of them, you know, how they're performing and such. Robinho, Gordon, Fabian Reynolds, and then up front you have Ashton Gordon, Nick Simmons, and Tyrese Goy. And they were dubbed in the forwards, but some of these players can play different positions. Maybe they are actually playing different positions. But tell you what, let me see how they have set up in it. Arsenal McKay can play in midfield as well. Gowie can play in midfield as well as an attacking midfielder and also a central forward, not necessarily striker, is what I think. Yes, so you have several players. I like them. They are not so bad, you know. Chris, big up yourself. Hello, I'm from Uzbekistan. From Uzbekistan, thanks very much for being here. The frauds let out Kobe, our captain. So, Giovanni, have you gotten any reports as to what took place with Kobe? That's what I would like to know. You know, have you gotten any reports that he never got picked? Let me know. Where are you from? I'm from Jamaica, but I currently live in Belgium. Can you put some names that I can pronounce? Let me Shuks Rabek. Oh my god. Yeah, I will try and pronounce some of those names, but good lord. The, the names of today is amazing. Alright. Yes, so that is the list, guys. That is the list. All right. The real answer would be too controversial, so let it be. So why you guys know the real answer and then keep me in the dark, and then now you guys are going to be sad by me not reacting the way you want. You have to enlighten me. All right, math, how you doing? You said you're from Florida. Thank you very much. We have other Floridians in the chat. We have Jay Anyweather from Florida as well. Yes, I don't know who else in the chat comes from Florida, but I assume others comes from Florida, you know. I assume, you know. Who comes from Florida, please let me know and let me know where in Florida you are. I think hold on, I think Sheridan comes from Florida as well. I'm not sure. The pastor comes from the Keys. Keys would not be Florida, it would be beside Florida. But the pastor comes from inside the sea. He comes from inside the sea. Yes. Yes, Andrew 55. Sorry. Andrew 55 is in Florida as well. Yeah, I think so. Yes. Wendy from Florida as well. As people from Florida. All right. What's your review on Bob Marley? Don't worry yourself, man. I'm going to watch it this weekend. Last weekend, it was my Valentine's weekend with my lady, you know? Yes. Keys is Florida. Warren, it sounds like I never knew that the Keys is from Florida, or I said the Keys is in the water, in the sea. So he's not going to get any Florida tags. All right, yes. Florida in the house. Jordan, yes. Orlando. Okay, Orlando. All right. 9. Okay, so math. We have a lot of Florida people here. Yes, a lot of Florida people here. All I can say, Kobe is not excluded due to injury, 100%. All right, fair enough. I'm very sorry. Guys, I'm very sorry if all of the players got excluded, you know. We have a clause system that we don't really want so much people that was born overseas in the team, you know. Yes. JD, all I have to say, all right, fair enough. Def, thanks for being here. I'm good, just vibing out with my brethrens, them. Some of my brethrens, some of them are people that war with me every single day, you know. You have some people that comes on my channel just to act as if they are the dance, you know, and try to war with me, you know, and so I have to smoke them out every single day. Yes. What him live under the sea? No, he live. Yeah, I don't know. The Keys are something in the water, you know, over a bridge. No, under the bridge, I think. Yeah, or close by the bridge in the sea. You know, it's not attached to any other land. You know, yeah. So that's why it's a Keys. You know. Bobby's a football man. Easy yourself. Okay. Live close to the training center. Kobe is training. Okay, well, ask him what's up, why he's not here, and maybe he will explain to you. Based on his talents, I don't think you have an attacking midfielder / winger / central forward on the list that is better than him. So it would be amazing if we don't see him. That's what I would say. It would be amazing if we don't see him. That's one damn thing I would say. Kobe is fully active with the Inter Miami team. So he's definitely not injured. But maybe because he's fully active and they do see him as a potential maybe player included in the MLS. Maybe that's the reason why he's not here. Are you saying that? All right, determined from Florida, massive respect. All right, Jay, anyway, I said Florida, massive upset. All right, Jay Weather is one of the funniest characters. Jay Weather, I followed you on TikTok, and you act like you're a big star and never followed me back. Do that one more time and see if you get my follow. All right, yes, I am coming to TikTok, Jay Weather. So don't worry yourself. I'm going to come over to TikTok and I'm going to come and rub you out. Because you come go like you're a big star for me. Me a follow you, you don't follow me back. No, play with me, no, man. This Marcus, this boy, I go like him a big star. I follow him. And him, I don't see him follow me back. You know, because I saw them said, you might know this person, Dre, anyway. I don't like that, you know. I don't like people sending people, recommending people to me. Because I don't want to follow them. I don't want to follow Dre Weather, you know, because he thinks he's a big star. No, I followed him. He acts like he doesn't want to follow me back. And I don't know how these things work, you know? Yeah, man, I'm going to done him. Dre no follow no man. All right, no problem. I'm going to go on and unfollow him. Because he's too bright and feisty. You know? Yes. Quota system reach Kobe. No, quota system shouldn't reach Kobe because he played already. And he can prove that he's in a professional system. You know, it's just tough. It's just tough the way we look at things. You know, it's very tough, man. The way we look at things, man, and the things that we implement, man. The discrimination, because it is discrimination. It doesn't matter what people say, because a lot of people tend to think that they know words, but they are so far from knowing words. It is discrimination when we are doing those things. You know. Obviously, I'm not beating anyone specific because Mr. Speed already told us that if it was up to him, no cap would have been on anything. It's the others that wants it. So I'm not going to beat anyone. But it is discrimination when you're saying that if you're born from a different place, you have to be limited. And it's not because the others are better than you. It's because you're too good. So you have to make space for the others to develop, which makes no sense. You know? Mark Lambert says, JD, a man is not what he does. JFF is a eater food mentality administration by what they do. Therefore, they will never do the right by the youth. Them mindset has no change. Okay, fair enough. Quota is alive and well. Thought we were past that. But can I say we're past that when it just heard, you just saw they wrote something and said it was in effect from a long time, but we found ways to try and go against it. So not just they wrote something the other day, they told us that it was in before. And we are trying to change the narrative now to get more of these people in. That's what they pretty much said, you know. So it proves that when you leave Jamaica, it's just chalk yourself off as a genuine Jamaican. You know, because I think that's how people that try to reach back out to Jamaicans inside Jamaica. That's how we pretty much be treated. And definitely these sports are trying to align it this way. And remember, all of these guys coming out and speaking like that, it only shows you what our mentality is at this point, you know, and it's just sad, but it is what it is. Hopefully we'll be successful just the same, and hopefully some of these guys get contracts and go overseas, because we always want the best, you know, and they believe that they are good enough, and it's because they don't get the opportunity, and it's we sending our kids them to Jamaica to block up their opportunities. So all we have to do is just make them get them opportunity, you know. So we just watch the games and analyze them. We can't do anything more, you know. It's just the facts, man, you know. JD, youth them are trained now. Sherman Scott, are you at the training? Let me know. Are you at the training, Sherman, or you're watching it on other platforms? Well, that's a good thing if they're training. They need to get everything going because we need them to win and stuff. But the fan base will always have a problem, and they definitely have a problem with who is in the team, you know. Uzbek stars. There's a lot of Uzbekistan personnel here. How are you doing? How are you doing? Yes, they said I know that you're from Uzbekistan because you said your name is Uzbek star. So I assume that you're from Uzbekistan. Warren Webster said, JD, I'm trying to get my TRN number and getting okay, well, that happens a lot, you know. Even a few other persons texted me and said that they had some problems with their passports as well, and they are in America and they still found problems with the passport. I'm from Jamaica. Where can we watch the U21 matches? Shedron or whatever, Shedron, something like that. You can watch them on the Chelsea website, so you type in Chelsea by itself, or you can watch it on YouTube. It does come on YouTube after the games finishes. All right. I can't take any call. I'm in my car. I can't take any call. I'm in my car. So it's hard for me to take the calls. I will call you back right after. If you're listening to the program, the person that's calling me. All right. So, okay. Uzbekistan. What language you speak there? What language you speak there? What are the top 3 languages you speak there? Let me know, Uzbek star. Triple E, how are you doing, man? Guys, we just over 100 likes in the video. Get me up to 120. So give me 20 more likes. Osio. Okay, damn. That's your first language. Okay. Let me type it in. Let me type it in to see what that is. If it's a Uzbekistan language. That's good. That's good. I've learned a lot about languages, you know. Let me see. Let me type in it. Type it in and see what it means. All right. What is that? I don't know what that's a scam. Okay, that's a scam. Oh God. And cocoa beer. All right. So we look like we're gonna stop it here, you know, because I heard people in my chat starting to talk about wars and stuff and scamming and stuff, you know. Okay. So Uzbekistan, that is not your language. Okay, fair enough. Well, I think we had a good show. What are your expectations? Yeah, because I think I have like 10 more minutes. What are your expectations? What are you expecting for this team? With this team, like what are the maximum level that this team can reach? You think that it can qualify for the World Cup? Are you guys expecting a qualification? Because remember how it works, you know, it's the similar format to what we just witnessed with the girls, you know, because they're trying to cut out the smaller teams going up to the final phase to face the bigger teams that get 24 and 25 love. They're trying to cut out that. So it's going to be more the top teams them going to match up the big top United States and those teams. JD, you look you look similar to DB. Which DB? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. I just want to see the team play. Okay, so you're not gonna make any judgment now. Okay. All right. Fair enough. So you're not talking any languages, you know. So you need to tell me what language your country do speak. Mr. Flex says Aston Villa. What about Aston Villa, Mr. Flex? I'm clueless as to that. Okay. So Jason want reassess and okay. Oh, Diaby. Okay. Oh, you said Aston Villa Diaby. Okay. No whisper, no party. Whisper don't play with Aston Villa. Oh my, okay, no problem, Mr. Flex. I was lost, you know. Remember, this is a new feature, you know, where we don't really know, you know. I'm just testing it out. I was going to do my live just the same, and I was just trying to test it out at the same time. So we'll look at it, look at the returns. Okay, Uzbek Star. If you keep on giving me false language, you know, one of the Jamaicans them check the language that Uzbekistan speaks first and give it to me. Let me see if Uzbek Star is lying. Tashkent, I think it might be something like that, you know. So let me see if he's not lying this time. 1 second, let me see if he's not lying. Tashkent. The Tashkent is the capital. No, it is a language as well. Maybe that's it. I don't know if it's a language. It's just the capital. We need your language. But might have a tough game versus Martinique. Yes, that's the capital. Is it the same language? Like the language named after the capital? Let me know. Uzbekistan man not going on right, you know. Big up yourself, Sherman. Sherman said big up the JFF. So what the JFF do you know? It's fake, Stedrai says. Uzbekistan language is Russian. You sure? Just flat out Russian? Alright. But Ukraine speak Russian and also Ukrainian language as well. So that's why I'm asking if they have a separate language. Uzbek. Okay, Uzbek they speak. Okay, thank you. I'm sure done because I didn't know that one. You know, I don't only know about Poland, Ukraine, know about Poland, Ukraine, Croatia, yes, because I had a good friend from Croatia as well. Yes, I know about those three. Then obviously I know about the African countries. Please explain how can we develop players by selecting them on the national team. I don't think we can do it as it sits now. You know what we do is when we give them the caps, it says that it gives you an image on your profile to sell. All right, say that we see some talent in you, but in the future, if we can put things in place like a facility that trains people like what Mr. Algrimson doing now, that's how you could use a national team to actually develop players. So Mr. Algrimson actually developing players as it stands today. You understand me? So we would have to do more of what Mr. Algrimson is doing at this point to develop the players them. Some Russian and some Persian. Okay, thank you. All right. Yep. Good to learn. And it's a Jamaican stream, so it showcases that we're learning a lot. So people, not gonna hold you up too long. People say they don't like this feature. So I guess we have to find the next way to we're gonna go back to our normal thing in the car just the same. Yeah, so thanks everyone that came in. Aside from Unseen, because Unseen seems to not see anything. He just seems to believe that everyone put in down Jamaica when all of us were born in Jamaica. So aside from Unseen, that does not see anything. Everyone, big up on yourself. Take care. And Mr. Kevon Lambert, make sure you take yourself out of the business of building these things. All right. Uzbek Star, I told you where I'm from. What about the top players you say exist in Kingston Academy? They're doing but let me just answer that one and then we're done. For the academies, they should have mandated rules and still have a headquarters at they still have the Jamaica Football Federation still have a headquarter to evaluate talents. So they still have a track, they still have a database of the players them, what they are doing, and leagues connected to it. So even if a academy doing their thing, you still can evaluate them because you're gonna always have the highest sophisticated technologies, so you can evaluate them. So that's what you have to do. So even with Kingston Academy, they are doing good. but they can only do so much. You understand me? Others have to still help out or give them more resources. Remember, they said that it was KFC had to come on board to give them some money and stuff, you know. So, yeah, it is what it is. JD, the man them don't like this position. What? All right, people. Uzbek Star, take care, and all of my normal persons. JD, you put down Jamaica? No, that's a lie. That's a lie. I'm just a strong talker, but I am not putting down no Jamaica. If you listen to my wording, because look, if Mr. Speed came out and said that we're not educated enough in football, and that's why he's bringing education. And then I come out and say the reason why the player them now reach nowhere because we don't have the education. So Mr. Speed not just come out and say we're not educated, none at all. So Mr. Speed is extremely disrespectful then. Because of that, Mr. Speed say out of his own mouth, you know. And that's why I'm implement the football education, you know. And then you guys are gonna beat me to piggyback off what he's saying, which I was saying it from before, you know. Richard Crawford said Phoenix Academy is educated. I don't know. Richard Crawford, maybe yes, or maybe no. I don't know. I'm just hoping that everybody gets there. JD, a lot of the words we use in Jamaica are mixed with different languages. Jubi is Arabic, and Igbo. Uno is Igbo, Nigerian. Okay, so people, I'm not gonna fight. If you think that I'm putting on Jamaica, I know that's a lie. I know that's a lie. All right, so take care of yourself, people, and I will see you soon. Make sure to contact me in the socials, the TikTok, the Instagram, or the Twitter for the tickets. Please contact me for the tickets. So Rasta Sin, please contact me for the ticket. I heard you said you wanted the ticket. Contact me. If you have a wife, go in there, link me. If you have a girl, go in there, tell me, and you can get the 2 tickets. All right? Yes. So bless up Mr. Andrew 55, Jason Guna. Thanks for being here. Bless up to you and your family as well. Say hi to Julie. Yes. Giovanni says, bless up. JD knows a lot about his home nation, Nigeria. Determined said, JD, you and Phoenix. No, it's just a man says Phoenix is educated. So I will not argue with him. You know, I don't know. He knows. All right. How can educated person make it how can uneducated persons make it to Aston Villa and Chelsea, etc. Richard Crawford, I will not answer that, my brother. Besas, all of the people and big up on yourself. Ticket to go to the Cincinnati match. Richard Crawford, time will tell you in life. Time will tell you. Time will tell you. I can't answer those things because you're trying to set me up. You're trying to set me up to say things. You understand me? So, people, I am not going to fight Richard Crawford. I have been fighting with him around 2 years consecutive, and it's not going to happen today. All right? Today is the day that I say, you're just a natural hater. I have not said anything, you know, and the man said I'm a natural hater. Oh my God. I honestly believe that Jamaica is one of the hardest countries to deal with people. I honestly believe so. I honestly believe so. Even if you have the truth and go to majority of the people in Jamaica, they are not going to believe you. I'm telling you. All right? So Richard Crawford is just one of the pillar man them, you know? Yes. Because nobody, you come and make a straw man argument, you know. Nobody never say ball of them educated, you know. All right? Nobody never say ball of them educated. Maybe you know something where you don't want to say. And you try to protect it, you know. But if you have balls, Mr. Richard Crawford. All right? Yes. All right? Take your time, Mr. Richard Crawford. All right? Because I've never talked anything about your ball of them. And you still come here and cuss me. JD, you need to do a football and mental health dedicated stream. All right, all right. So, Richard Crawford, would you like me to like do a stream with other people talking about football? Richard Crawford, do you think that would be good? Like when I go to the school, the facilities, them, I can get to professional people and make them tell you about football? Are you not going to believe them? Let me know, Richard Crawford. Because that would be good, so I can bring in people at the highest level education and some of the people that plays the highest level football. You think that that is something that you would respect me more if I bring those people to tell you, Richard Crawford? Or you would say that I have poisoned people that are zillionaire in Jamaican currency? That's what you're going to say then. You're going to move the goalposts and say all of those foolishness, don't? Richard Crawford, me not talk me Craig Butler, me talk about people worldwide, big ballers and big coaches. You want me to bring them on the panel and make you hear them have a say? Me not, I just ask you, are you not gonna believe them? You see, you start talking about Craig Butler again. Me not have to talk to Craig Butler. If you talk about big coaches, Craig Butler a big coach? Brother, just sit down, man. Me ask you if you want me to go for professional players and bring come. When Craig Butler talk, him talk about all like professional players and him know. So why? So me just say me I gotta just go for some of the professional players them and ask them on the screen and them can tell you what is the most important thing. But you don't want to believe Richard Crawford. So you know what? Let me leave you alone. So yeah, that means me can't win then in your heart. Me can't win. So if I bring the people them come that are professional and they are successful at football and they are saying the same thing as me, you are gonna tell me say me corrupt them. Me, liquor poor me from Jamaica corrupt them billionaires, yeah. Tell me when you're ready, Richard Crawford, because I should be going to Netherlands soon, and I should be going to France soon. So I can get people because I'm gonna do football related things. So take care of yourself, Richard Crawford, and tell me when you're ready, and then we can do it. And then make the people talk to people and hear if they must say anything different from me. All right? So people, smash the like button on your way out. Take care. Bye-bye.